Yo, what up, fam? My name is Woes, or welcome to the Crank Hustle channel, where I talk about all things hustle and adventure. It is day 15 of No Rest November, a 30-day money-making challenge. We are officially on the halfway point, and it ain't getting any easier. Check this out. We got full-on rain in Los Angeles. The media got the what I say, the fear mongering going, talking about evacuations and flooding and flash floods and tornadoes and earthquakes and shit, and North Korea invasion, just everything you can possibly think of to get you scared. But I'm out here. We're doing this thing. We gotta hit these quotas. I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about where I'm at financially, what my problems were yesterday in the rain, and how I'm solving them today. Starting a bit late. It is already 10:57, basically 11, and I am barely getting started with this $19 delivery, so not bad. I'm gonna be using UberEats so I can pick and choose while the little front screen is on. I saw it in here. I'll turn it off right now. But yeah, guys, let's get this money. All right. So first, oh damn, I should have dried this up. All right, so this is my first pickup. Real quick, yesterday I finished at $356, which is pretty good. I got a couple bangers near the end of the night. The GoPro was messing up, so I wasn't able to properly finish the video. So sorry about that, guys. But the GoPro just kept giving me issues. It kept saying SD card error. There's nothing wrong with the SD card. It's the GoPro. The fucking GoPro is just gaslighting me. I switched the GoPro. I have two of the same models. This is another one that I have, so I'm using this one. Hopefully it doesn't give me any of those issues. I almost came out with the DJI, but I really don't want to risk messing up the wireless mic in the rain. So I probably made a wise move on that one, but let's just hope this GoPro doesn't have any problems. But yeah, so I counted everything that I have. Yesterday was day 14, so basically 2 weeks. And I added all my days up, not including prop money. I got 4,500 and change. I think 45 or something like that. And then I did get like $175 prop money. So just kind of like, rounding up, it's like 4,700. And I'm not even including the prop money from last week from DoorDash. I forgot how much that was. Wait, it was only 2 days, so nothing crazy. But yeah, 4,700. So today I plan to hit my goal per usual, so I should be at 5 Gs, and then I'll have 15 days left of the challenge. So technically I am at my halfway point, and this thing hasn't been working. It hasn't been loading the map. I don't know why. I might have to pair it up again. Weird. I'll do it right now in a bit. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at on day 15 of No Rest November. I averaged out the days. I've been averaging $334. That's including the prop money. So the prop money definitely helped. And that's including the few days that I didn't hit my quota. But every other day I exceeded it. So that when you have more days that are plus and a couple of bad days, you're gonna level out, maybe be plus. So that was good. Let me try to pair this up. What is going on with this? Bluetooth. Pair new device. Settings. system. Is it carbureted? It's a carbureted, right? Let's try it. See if this works. Connecting. Oh, my turn. Gotta go to this jack in the box. Oh, there we go. It worked. Okay, so maybe just unpaired. I have no idea why. But yeah, we're back in business. Alright, gotta pick up at this jacks. We got the paramedics here. Should I pull it behind it? Okay, let's do this. Let's go get this food. Alright, so guys, one of the things that I did to fix yesterday's issues was my phone kept getting the rain kept selecting things and I wasn't able to use anything really. It was basically disabling my phone. It's just all over the place, just picking things itself, and it's just freeze on me. But with this poncho, it's not even for this phone, but I cut it and it fit. It's for a different phone I used to have, but it doesn't seem to be selecting anything. So its purpose is definitely working. Yes. So I solved one problem, I think, but we'll see. We'll let the day determine that. Mary J. A second. Okay, one. Alright, we got the second pickup. This thing is in its cup holders. They look like they'll be sturdy enough, so let's use the kit to keep it in place so it doesn't tip over. Alright, this guy already texted me, said he was going to be outside. That's dope. Let's see, what other issues have I had? These tires perform very well. Shit, I should have thought about which ones I have before I was trying to get the City Grip 2s, but I couldn't find them in stock, so I ended up getting a different brand, which is also another trusted brand. They just won't last as long. But so far, like yesterday, I had no issues with grip. I've also been driving very carefully, but let me get that name off. Oh, those bumps were pretty bad. I'm sure the drinks are fine, but damn, that was terrible. Let me squeeze through here. So one thing I do have to worry about today, because it has been raining and it's gonna keep raining all day, is these little big old water pools on the side of the road. Just because I can't see what's underneath. I'm pretty familiar with most of these streets. I kind of know what to expect, but in the rain, new potholes get created all the time because water gets underneath these cracks and it loosens up the gravel, and with cars running it over, it just pops out. So after it rains, there's usually a bunch of new potholes, and if it's covered in water, I won't see it. I won't know it's there until it's too late. I gotta worry about damage to the vehicle, the scooter, and eating shit, just falling down, you know, just getting stuck and flying forward, which would be the worst case scenario. But most likely what would happen is I'll drop in real quick. It'll sound pretty bad. If it's really, really deep, I might even dent the rim, maybe even pop the tire, or both. So those are some of the dangers, the hazards. Another hazard is other cars, other vehicles. Because we don't get much rain, so people don't get much practice. And some people are completely unaware that you do not have the same traction on dry road versus wet roads. I know. But people really don't know these things until they find out the hard way. And I don't want to be that hard lesson I have to teach them by being a target or like something they hit. That's another danger. What's another one? Oh, slipping. Just losing traction, right? Just completely, like, these things are slippery. These manhole covers, wet paint, debris. That's it. I haven't had, oh, see, this thing's doing it again. It's it's not pairing. Uh-oh. Why not? It says it's paired. Let's see. Stupid. Fucking electronics. Electronics and water don't mix. I'm not sure if that's the issue, but it never did that before I brought this bad boy in the rain. Oh well. We'll see what happens. He's got a dope ass greyhound. I think that's a greyhound. It's those racing dogs. Those dogs with little ass neck, little ass heads. Their heads look like that cone right there. He was just waiting there with his raincoat, like a good boy. Alright, so this other one is in the hood. We got an apartment, a unit apartment. Oh no, it's just, sometimes they put the address in the apartment unit. It's probably a house. You got a lot of single family home houses in the hood. I was watching a video of Los Angeles last night. It kind of just popped up. Los Angeles is the most dense city in the United States, more than New York. I was surprised. There are like 5,000 people per square mile, and we have like 7,000 people per square mile. I'm like, well, yeah, because New York is real dense in the city, but once you start looking at New York as a whole, it's more spread out. It's not as dense. Here in LA, bro, you go far as hell from here, and it's still super dense. Like it does, like the city is big. It stretches out to 7 counties. Like there's no like gap between cities. It's just like from one county you cross the county line and it's like the same. It's still a city. Usually when you're crossing between towns and cities, there's like one road. It's just a city and it just turns to one road, and then you keep going, and then boom, you see a sprout of another city. Just a bunch of, and then there's a big gap. Not here. All these cities are all connected. So it's like you never really exit, but you are venturing into new counties. But yeah, LA is dense. And, we have a lot of single, 75, something in the 70 percentile is family homes. But here's the thing, a single family homes, but you think it's just a family? Nope. They build a back house. So there's another family. Sometimes those are split into two. So there's a double, a house built in the back of that single home where there's 2 other families. Yeah, it's a lot of that, especially in South Central. You got multiple families living in like one property. Like my neighbor's house, there's 2 families, and my other neighbor, it's one family, but it's a lot of people. And well, my house is just me and 2 roommates, so it's like not, and then 2 cats. And a dog and 2 ghosts and a bunch of spiders. But it was just crazy for me to believe. I mean, to learn that LA is very like the most dense. I really thought it was New York, but they're close behind. All right, so when I got home yesterday, I took off all my gear and I laid it out. The gloves were completely soaked. My hands were super wrinkly. They aged like 2 decades. Let's see. Feet. My legs are pretty dry. There is a little section here where a little bit of water gets in. Basically, my body was dry. My feet were dry. Where water is getting in is the neck area a little bit. The helmet was wet. Like, I guess right here through the visor, water gets in. This is why I didn't want to have the DJI mic. I knew it was going to get wet. And yeah, around my waist, because the jacket, right? It's not a full bodysuit, it's a 2-piece, so water gets in there. But I was warm, so it didn't bother me as much if it was cold, let's say. what I should avoid doing is taking a break. Because if I take a break, I'm gonna get used to the temperature indoors, and then when I come out, it's gonna be cold. And that's what I don't want. I kind of did that yesterday, and I felt it for a little bit, but it wasn't raining too hard, so I wasn't so wet yet. Like, I was pretty dry for the most part. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep it going. Hopefully, try to hit my goal as soon as possible, so I can, not be out here too late. Yesterday, I finished around 8. I did get those bangers at the end by DoorDash. It was like $38 for 2, and it was near my house. So I was like, "Yep, that's my cue to go home." Otherwise, I would have probably still worked downtown and try to aim for 400. But like I said, I said earlier in the video, in the early days, I don't want to burn myself out. Sometimes when I do these, I want to hit 400 or 500. I work long hours. Then the next day, I don't feel like doing shit. And in the past, I've actually done that where I just quit. I'm like, I'm going home early. So I'm just balancing out my day. Just if I hit my quota, that's good. And I just not try to get greedy, I guess. Water's getting in. Water is getting in this pouch. Why did I open it? Yeah, it's getting in the bottom. So, it might not be a good solution. The problem is I can get a bag to cover the whole phone, but how am I going to lock my phone onto the quad lock? And why is my screen still on? It's supposed to turn off when I'm recording. The battery's going to die faster this way. What's up? Not right now. They're offering me shit, but... What? Yeah, it's a little challenging. Like, it starts picking shit on its own. For Pizza Hut? For everybody. Everybody. Whoever pays the most. Yep. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a solution, but... Oh, hell no, they're selling me far as hell. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might have to put a bag over it. I don't know. I got this, but it didn't work. Yeah, I thought it was, but water got in there anyway. Just scotch it? Just wrap it up? Alright. That one's fine. That one works. This one's the sensitive one. How much is it? What? Yeah, I got a bunch at home. I'm not gonna go home right now. I dealt with it yesterday, so I guess I'll deal with it today. Yeah, I know. $1? No, I don't have money. No cash. No cash. Everything that... Yeah. What? Nah, bro. No. Sorry, bro. Ooh, this one might work. How many deliveries? Like, I don't know, 20, 30, 40? I just don't have cash. I mean, you could keep asking people. Someone's gonna have cash. I just don't have cash. I don't have time either. Yeah, I'm gonna get a delivery and I'm gonna have to go. You know? More time than the world needs? Did he get mad? He got mad. Entitled ass fucking homeless people. That's why he came up to me to ask for money. Fuck out of here, bro. I'm over here working in the rain. This motherfucker comes here asking me for money. DoorDash was ridiculous. Right now that it's Saturday, there's gonna be a lot of Dash Mart orders. But those motherfuckers are gonna be far as hell. Not worth it. It's not worth going long distances, especially in the rain. Nope, not worth it. Sorry, I'm gonna stay local. And also because I don't know those areas. You know those dangers that I was telling you about? I have a chance at avoiding them here in the market that I'm very familiar with. But doing that shit in somewhere you don't know, that's... Oh, fuck, I'm getting an offer. 2 for 12? No. You know what? I'm just not gonna mess with DoorDash. Because here's the problem. Here's the issue with DoorDash, right? I want to stick to Platinum. But with the rain and all, I'm gonna miss deliveries because I just cannot function the screen. And 2, I have to be very selective of how I have to stay in this area. And DoorDash, you know, it will send me far as fuck. Eventually, I'm gonna end up losing my Platinum. I'm just gonna be taking orders just to not lose my Platinum, but it's gonna be garbage. What else? What's another reason why? Yeah, well, I might miss the deliveries because my screen sucks, and that's gonna penalize me basically. Where UberEats, I don't have to worry about that. I could just decline all the garbage that comes in. Bro, I was just standing here. Look at that. Bro, I'm leaving a trail of water everywhere I go. I'm probably pissing off everybody that in these buildings. I leave a little trail of water. These buildings probably caught a couple losses because of me. These guys probably slipping, cracking their skull or pretending to be injured. And then that's a case right there. Sued. My bad, y'all. I gotta do that dog shake the dogs do. That might help. There's no delivery drivers out here. I did see a few yesterday, only because it did stop raining, and I started seeing these guys pop out. But they were ready. They had the rain gear, so there's some dudes that are like fuck it, let's go. Let's buy this rain gear. I gotta figure out how to shut this screen off when I'm recording. Let me do that right now. I got a couple for 19 bucks. Loco. You guys working in the rain too, huh? On the bikes or just walking? So on the rain, you guys just leave the bikes and just walk around? That's cool. And it's e-bike, it get messed up, right? Yeah, I know. I'm driving like a grandma right now, just very slow, you know. Hey, but it kind of calms down when it rains, huh? Everyone stays inside. You can't find them. I used to work on 3rd and Broadway at a Sprint store a long time ago. It's not a Sprint store anymore. But we'll have to call. We'll have to call you guys to come down all the time because they'll go in there and start acting crazy, bro. The craziest stories. There was one time this lady, she just went in there screaming, naked. Just walked in screaming the whole time and just walked out. Like, everyone was just shocked. That sounds like downtown LA, right? That was 10 years ago. Man, I do remember having a lot of crazy situations happen at that Sprint store. I was there for like 3 years. best job ever. When cell phone jobs were fun. Back then, because cell phones were they weren't new, but what was new was the big old touchscreen phones with cameras in it, very decent cameras, and all these apps were coming out. So people were just excited about their new phones, and people were getting their first smartphone. It was during that era, the 4G phones. That's when I started working in the cell phone industry, when that first 4G came out. HTC Evo 4G. Oh, my favorite phone. I had that phone for like 2 years. Kept having different ones. But the cell phone industry used to be so much fun that time. And now a lot of cell phone stores closed down. I look inside and they're pretty empty. Hi, I got a pickup for Lucy. What the fuck? Through this Red Bull. Was it him? Oh yeah, it was him. Look, he's throwing shit out his bag. Ooh, I can smell it. Red Bull smells strong. It's so delicious. But fuck energy drinks. So the worst thing you could drink. I'm learning once you get older, you just realize everything is bad for you. everything that people like, everything these companies sell you and advertise, and it's all not good for you. I just drink water. Once in a while I'll drink me like something zero, no sugar in it. And even then, that's just still probably bad smell. It's got red 40 in it, that ingredient. It's got all these hazardous ingredients. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I eat like shit most of the time. I try cutting things out here and there. It's better to make an effort than no effort. The drinking was the number one though. Once I cut that out, now I'm fucking hella productive. Then I cough. I'm dying. Alright, how does one entertain themselves out here while doing deliveries all alone in the rain? One thing I do is record this. Believe it or not, documenting it, like actually talking to you guys and posting these videos, really helps me get through the day. Because I've come out here without the GoPro, and two things happen. One, I miss shit that happens. I'm like, damn, that would have been content right there. Like just crazy shit you see while on the road. And two, it just gets boring. Like, I think when I come out here without the camera or I'm not recording, I really do feel that like isolation, right, from society, because we're hustling, we're moving, we're trying to save time, and so I can maximize my earnings, and that's when I really notice it. Music is cool, but it's too distracting. I make mistakes when I'm listening to music. Like, I mess up orders, I forget stuff, I miss the turn, I don't hear cars. It's like it's distracting, and it's just a bit more dangerous. Audiobooks are actually kind of cool. I've knocked out a bunch of books, but I think my favorite of all of them is just creating content. That's my fave. What do you guys do to keep it different, keep it interesting, keep it entertaining, keep it engaging? What do you guys do to push through these long ass work days? Text my boys. I'll be messaging them sometimes. Right now it's kind of hard because it's raining and I can't really text. It's difficult. I'd rather just be on a phone call. Excuse me. Alright, I just picked up right now. Homeboy asked me, hey, it's probably busy right now. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty good. He's like, you're on motorcycle. Must be dangerous. And they give me that look. Like dead man walking look. Hi. William, what's your name? Elena, nice to meet you, Elena. Bye. Yeah. Elena's a dead man walking here, according to those guys. Like, yeah, I get it. It's dangerous. So I'm being careful. I got the vest, so I'm unstoppable. So I'm glad that this GoPro isn't giving me any issues yet. Just gotta like update the settings because I had this one for vlogging, for like filming at home, so I had to change some settings. But yeah, I got a double for 20, then an add-on for 10, so $30. I'm gonna end up somewhere in Silver Lake. Alright, these are the toughest. When I gotta get out of these streets or driveways or whatever that are slanted. He has a recipe for disaster. But let's see if I can use my expertise to not eat shit. Oh shit. I almost dropped it. Oh, I almost pulled a muscle. Woo! That thing was tilting to the side. Ooh, I saved it. With all that food in the bag too. Damn, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but that thing was tilting to the right. I was about to drop it. Oh man, these boots kicked in, because I think if I would have had any other shoe, I would have just slipped. And if you slip with all that weight, something could happen, you can get injured. Oh, that was close. My right leg, the muscle in the back, what is that called? The calf? That's the one I feel it, like I stretched it. I was like in a weird angle trying to keep this thing up. I should do some stretching. I was thinking about coming to this area to work, because it's Saturday and you know downtown LA is probably not. A lot of people go to work in downtown LA, but weekends people stay home. People go home. But there's just so many hills here. Increasing my chance of an accident happening just because yeah, I'm on a bike. It's hard to find a parking spot when you're on the hill. But I mean, I'm gonna end up over there. I'm gonna leave the app on. Might as well. I'm always gonna magnetate back towards DTLA though. I mean, that's where all the restaurants are at. Oh snap. Oh snap. We're on the freeway. I just thought about how not so smart of an idea this is. But I mean, everyone seems to be behaving. No one's crazy. No one's driving. Oh, I gotta worry about those puddles. That's right. So what are dangers on the highway? Well, you're going at a high speed, so you don't want to brake too hard. So you gotta give yourself distance on the vehicles in front of you. Because yeah, you don't want to be hitting the brakes really fast. See, you want to give yourself like as much of space as possible, really. Don't drive too fast. Obviously, watch out for puddles. Those things can make you lose traction real quick. I'm not even gonna lane split. The thing about lane splitting in the rain is you're in the middle between the cars, and that's where all the wet paint is. Although while you mostly do avoid it, if you do run over and have to brake suddenly, you're gonna slide. And maybe even just riding it, you could slide. So what else? You gotta worry about cars behind you rear-ending you. So actually, let's switch this camera on. Oh, this camera sucks right now. Can't really see the rear view camera. I'm gonna eventually end up putting the screen here, so it doesn't crop the edges. So I can have a fuller view. So I have the screen here. It's gonna take time, so I'm gonna do it next month. What else do you have to worry about in the rain? Yeah, these cars have very low visibility. They're already distracted half the time. So now you take away a little bit of the visibility. Yeah, these cars will not even see you at all. Whoopsie, what was that? So check it out. I got these pants that have a little strap to put under your boot or your shoe or whatever. Boot makes sense, that way you're not stepping on the actual strap. Boots have that little groove, so you put the strap there, you button the pants down so it stays down. The thing is that if it goes up, you're more likely to get water into your socks. So this keeps the pants down. It worked pretty well. I didn't have much water in that sock area. What if I use one of these umbrella bags to keep my phone dry? What's up with it, bro? It's all about innovating. There it is. Fingerprint's not gonna work. Alright. Modern plans need modern solutions. This is dope. It's like my condoms. We got I had a pickup here at the Broad, but I think they're filming a movie here. Yeah, let's see all that smoke. That's definitely a movie. Pretty cool. But I can't go in there, so I parked there. The guy, those police guys in the vest, was kind of just looking at me. I acknowledged him. I was like, kind of pointed down, and I put my thumbs up, getting his approval. He's like, yeah. Shit, he's nodded his head, yes. So I'm good. There he goes. Alright, the GoPro has been shutting off. I'm hoping it was just because of the low battery. I swapped it out already. And yeah. So the last two clips stopped recording because it just shut off. So I turned DoorDash on because UberEats was kind of being slow. I got an $11 order going south. Apartments. I hope it's the ghetto apartments because it might not be. Let's see. Nope, it's the new apartments. Damn. I just need a code. Doing a cleanup here. There's a lot of debris. Or maybe some flooding. Whoa, that's flooded. Good thing I spotted it. Oh, I'm approaching the train tracks. There could be a chance that these streets are flooded too. But nah, it doesn't look like it. Hasn't rained too bad. I mean, yes, it was raining consistently earlier, but it wasn't like super crazy rain. Already got people talking shit in yesterday's video. You call that rain? Over here in Florida, it rains cats and dogs. I'm like, damn, bro. Look, guys, I know we don't get much rain here, so any little splash of water, it's a fucking natural disaster for us. It's just how it is. We're used to sunny weather year long, so anytime it gets too hot, too cold, too rainy, too windy, we bitch like it's the end of the world. Sorry, we're such spoiled brats and always live in amazing weather year round. Check out the rainbow. sun came out, so it's kind of fading. It's probably where all the good orders are, at the beginning of that rainbow. I don't believe it though. That's K-Town, and that's South Central. So maybe it's right below it, downtown LA. Alright, I had a couple bangers, 24 bucks, Uber Eats, and I did a couple DoorDash ones. So it bumped me up. I'm getting close to 200, but I don't exactly know what it was. Let's see. 168. I'm halfway. Damn. It is 3:44. If I have a really busy dinner, which it's Saturday most likely, I can probably hit my goal. My boy on the bike's been doing the same shit. He like, when we're waiting at a red light, it would just ride around in front of you. I remember I used to do that all the time in front of where I used to work at. It was hilarious. He'll scream, he'll yell, he'll be wearing this crown. I don't know what happened to his crown. It was hilarious. Anyway, I got this triple by Uber for 30 bucks. I was already feeling like calling it quits. But then I got hit with that banger. And before that it was one for 25. So I'm at 338. I'm under $100 to wrap up the day. It stopped raining too. That's awesome. Less problems with the phone. So hopefully it stays like this the rest of the day. Hopefully it's like that tomorrow. Made it through the hardship of the rain, if this is the case. And after all that rain, you get a beautiful skyline. Crispy, clear air. You see right through everything. You can see every light from miles and miles away. This will be a great time to go up to a view. So check out the scenery. It's very rare to have clear days like this. Man, maybe I could go to Intercontinental, the lobby. Oh, maybe I could go after this delivery. I got a delivery going back to downtown LA. But it'll be nice to see it like without a glass window in front of me. Check out the movie set. Oh, they got people up here. Let's go check it out. Oh. They don't have this blocked, so. Fire truck. Very popular spot to shoot movie scenes. A lot of influencers come down here. People come shoot their pictures of their cars down there. I go there sometimes, shoot pictures of my bike. Very popular spot. This is just lighting, probably trying to mimic daytime. I wonder what kind of scene they're gonna do. Can't really see anything besides these fire trucks. Could be a commercial. Commercial or movie? TV show. That's cool. Which one? 911. Oh yeah, that's no, that makes sense. They were up here earlier, right? Oh, okay. Alright, thanks, man. For show, TV show 911. Being shot, we're gonna come out in the background, baby. I'm asking if I want to be. They need a delivery driver in their scene. Y'all can put makeup on my leg that I got hit and run. Alright, so I guess they're gonna shoot 3 little areas here. Pretty cool. Check out the lighting. Damn, it's probably a good place to take a picture. Look. Oh, what? Right, those lights are super bright. Well, what's going on here? Cops are waiting for somebody to come out. Oh, there's a high-speed pursuit. And oh wait, there's something going on over there. There was a high-speed pursuit going on earlier. I doubt this is what this is, but they got a vehicle over there. I don't know, I'm just gonna turn around. What's going on? Can you guys see? There's like, they got the street closed and there's like something going on all the way down there, but like I said, there's no way I'm gonna be able to go. So, go bitch. U-turn, U-turn. Yeah, he's not gonna let him go by. Alright, let's go. He's got a delivery in there, that sucks. Alright, I'm like on $2.98. I just need like 34 bucks. Whoa! That was the biggest splash I've made today. Downtown LA, here I go. Oh, by the way, last night when I got home, everything was wet. Some stuff was more than others. But I threw everything in my dryer and I washed it. I did a quick wash, 30-minute wash, and then I just kind of dried it, low heat, you know. Obviously the rain gear I took out right away because I don't know if it'll melt or I don't want to damage it. But everything else I left it in the dryer. So in the morning I used the same gear basically. I'll probably do it again tonight because I think it's gonna rain Sunday as well. Check out LA Live. It's so lively. Oh, I gotta pick up here at Lazy Dog. 10 bucks. I'm like 20-30 bucks away from my goal. $25 I think. I want to wrap up to go home and shower. And just eat me a good meal. And yeah, I gotta pick up for Matthew. Thank you. Alright, thank you. Alright. I got this one for 10 plus. And then I got a double. How much was it for? Right here. I don't know how much it was, but it puts me at 225. I'm actually gonna call it after this because my phone's at 13% and I don't want to start messing with electronics because it's gonna mess up my charger port. I already know once you get water in there, it doesn't let you charge it, and it could be like that all night. So I don't even want to mess with it. I'm just gonna try to do these deliveries before this thing runs out on me. Hello. I got a couple pickups for Jerry and Chris. Thank you. Alright. They were both ready. Let's drop these off. These are I'm gonna drop off last. And the one I just picked up is gonna go first. So I'll leave this out here. Alright. Let's go. Let's make this. Oh wait, let me make sure I don't have to take a picture. Alright, confirm this one. I just wanted to connect it to a charger port. Yep, I do need a picture. God damn. Alright, let's go. Alright, I got the perfect order to go back home. So this for sure puts me at my quota. But I forgot how much I had. With 247, I think this last order was not 19, it was 16. So if my calculation is correct, I'm gonna finish off at 340. And this is going back towards my house. Ooh, today was long look. Already got, dang, I got 9%, son. Just enough to do this last delivery. This wireless charger is not perfect. I'm able to last through the day. And like I said, normally when it's not working properly or doesn't, my phone's about to die, I like to plug it into my external power bank, which I have whenever I seat. But because of all the liquid right now, all the water and all that, I don't want to mess up my electronics. So, and I want to end the night. It's already 8:30. By the time I get home, it's gonna be 9 o'clock. It is perfect. I'm in the USC area too, so I can just grab me a quick bite somewhere. Alright, you guys, I am done. Halfway through No Rest November, baby. I hit my goal. That means I made 5 G's at least. I don't know the exact numbers, but check it out. 264 today, plus whatever tips are pending, and then 65 bucks on DoorDash. I really wasn't using DoorDash today. Let's see if my cash out. Yeah, 63.50. So after tips, I should be at around 340, more or less. And survived the rain. It's not bad, you know. I can handle this. I'm glad I'm getting used to it. That way, you know, rain days are pretty good. They're chill. I can be very selective with my deliveries. Since there's, like I said, more demand and less drivers. Alright guys, well I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to get something to eat and then go home. Thanks for watching. Stay vigilant. I'll catch you guys on day 16. Peace.